Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Brenda from Carne Beyond, and today we're going to do this pork belly. If you remember last week, I did half of this, cooked it up as crispy pork belly bites for movie night, and the rest of the pork belly today we're going to do a different way and see if we can crisp up that skin nice and crispy to just like melt in our mouth. Pork belly. Gotta love it. Welcome back, Carnivore Tribe. As a reminder, last week I was making these crispy pork belly bites for movie night, which ended up being a real hit, like extremely well liked by everybody, even the so-called naysayers. But I actually wish I had fried up the whole entire actually 3 pounds of pork belly and just made them into bites for movie night because they literally went so fast. So definitely note to self. But today I want to continue on with the rest of the video and show you what I did with that other half of the pork belly. And you decide what turned out better. So let's get to it. Okay, and also if you recall, I had the 2 halves, so the total was 3 pounds. I took 1.5 pounds and made the crispy bites, the 1 inch by 1 inch square, and then the second half of the pork belly, that is what I'm showing today.
Now while that other, the cubes are cooling down, I'm going to prepare this one as a full piece. I'm going to salt it up good. Get it salted on every side. And once it's all nicely salted, I'm going to cut through this with my knife. Again, about the 1 inch pieces, but not through the skin. So almost all the way through, but not through the outer skin. And I'll just leave it like that. I'll make sure we have some good salt in between. Okay, that should be good. You can always salt more after. Again, I like my salt, but for me, this might not be enough salt. So this one I'm going to put flesh side down, skin side up, and we'll see how this one turns out while the other one is cooling. Okay, and you probably heard the beep go off, so it means it's ready. Woo. So that fat in there is burning. Change of plans again. I think I'm going to have to get this fat out of there. Do I take a chance? Yeah, I'm going to let this cool down as well because I'm too scared it's going to cook up the meat too fast. Okay, so change of plans. I'm going to stop this, shut it off. I'll let it cool down. I'll clean out the basket, and then I'll do the next pork belly. Hang tight. Okay, it's all cleaned up. Let's start this baby to warm up a bit again. Once it hits 15 minutes, I will throw the full piece in, which is roughly about 1.5 pounds of pork belly. Okay, here we go. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes and see how this baby's doing. Okay, just took a quick sneak peek. I'm not even close though, so I will definitely leave it in there for the other 10 minutes and we'll check it at the end, and I suspect it will need more time for sure. Okay, the timer just went off. I suspect this won't be done. Yes, needs way more. I'm thinking. For this one, I might actually broil 450 for 10 minutes. Let's do that because that will bring the heat from the top down and will hopefully crisp up that skin really well. And then I'll take a thermometer and check how done the pork is. Okay, I did peek at it and the edges were getting a little overdone, so I just wrapped some foil around it. So let's see. Definitely needs more So I'm going to put it on again, broil for 10 minutes and start. And hopefully this will be the final one. I might check it at 5 minutes. Again, I'm really just worried about overdoing the pork. Might be a total flop. Hey, like this is the Ninja Foodie Smart XL grid. It doesn't have any suggestions in the recipe book on doing pork belly. So if any of you guys have this Ninja or a similar one, and you've been successful making the pork belly bites, I'd love to get your comments and learn from you guys as well. Because like I said, this is the first time doing it. I want to make them work because they can be delicious. And I want to try to keep the skin on because that's just another nutrient that I can get that I don't normally get. So if you have any suggestions, I totally love to hear from you. Okay, I'm actually going to abort this a few minutes early, well 1 minute early, because it's smoking up the place. Can't blame a girl for trying. Okay, let's throw this thermometer in there. See what temperature it's at. Should be 145 to make sure it's completely cooked, which I'm sure it is by now. This has been challenging, this one. Yeah, we're about 147, so it's definitely cooked, like safely done. Unfortunately, this didn't crisp up and bubble up like it should do, like this all over. I've done it in different air fryers before and had success, but this one was challenging. So right now I'd have to say I will always take the skin off in this air fryer when doing it this way. But of course, if there's another way to do it, please let me know, guys, because I'd love to try it a different way. Because I love the crackle of this overdone, like airy, crispy skin. And that's not what I'm getting in this baby. But it is done, so I can cut it up into cubes or strips still for tonight, but it just won't have the skin on it because the skin's probably too tough to chew through. But I'll keep you posted. Okay. Hot out of the air fryer. Just going to cut through. Oh, actually, it might be okay. And then maybe again not. Like that'll be pretty hard to chew through with some teeth. Let's do it this way. Yeah. I think I'm going to take the skin off. What do you think? Maybe the end ones will be okay. Let me try a piece. Oh. Definitely crunchy, but too hard crunchy for the teeth. So I will definitely have to cut these off. So I will unfortunately not take these tonight to the party, but I will throw them in the fridge, and tomorrow morning I'll fry them up with some eggs, and it'll be a nice addition. So definitely, ooh, hot. The other bites are much better, and I will take them tonight. It also has some of this like burnt offerings. I love this stuff. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. I hope it wasn't too annoying, me practicing on a pork belly. But that's how we learn, I guess. And I hope you have a great week. And I'll talk to you later. And hasta luego. Sending you bacon-scented blessings. And love you very much. Talk to you later. Bye. Steak on my plate. It's a dream come true. But
are melting down like morning dew.